Hi guys. Um, I just really needed to get things out. 'Cause I've been having a bit of a difficult time recently with everything that's going on. So I just thought I'd get things out. Um, Basically, I went to my psychiatrist yesterday, and I was given a, I guess you could call it a diagnosis of what it is, and basically she said that I had moderately severe depressive episodes with really severe anxiety, and I don't know, it just overwhelmed me a lot, and I don't really know how to react to it. And I get really annoyed with myself about it, and I don't really know how to handle that because I'm so used to getting annoyed at myself that it's hard not to, and it's hard to actually try and convince myself that other people don't see me the way that I see myself. And I think that's the problem with anxiety. People just are like, oh, well, it's just nervousness, but it's a lot more than that. It just builds up, and it can just make your world come crashing down. And I I just like people make assumptions about it and assume that it's one thing when it's not, and they assume that it's just nervousness and it's, oh, somebody feels awkward. Well, no, it's not. It's the fact that every single day you've got to cope with being overly nervous, over analysing everything, feeling anxious all the time about anything, and it could just happen, and then you feel automatically guilty for having panic attacks, and you apologise so much, and people don't seem to understand what that does to you. And then, like, I don't I don't want to be put in a position where people don't understand, so I really want to help people understand how it is. And basically, yeah, basically I have no idea what type of anxiety I've got, but I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's generalized. Like, 'cause quite a lot of things are social, and basically the last 2 weeks I've had a really shit time with myself and things that have gone on. Basically, last Thursday, well, not the Thursday just gone, the Thursday before that, we my college went to Alton Towers, and it was it was fine, but there was a point in which I had a really massive anxiety attack. Basically, we went on this ride, and I was put in a position where I was totally unaware of what was going on, and it was really dark and crowded, and I could just hear so many loud things, and I couldn't see what was going on, and I could feel things on my legs, and I could feel things around me, but I couldn't do anything about it, and I totally just freaked out, like, really badly, and I started hyperventilating and crying and shaking, and I felt really numb and disorientated, and that is what happens a lot in anxiety attacks. You feel really disconnected from everything else and really nervous. You feel, I guess you could say, out of it. You just feel so discluded from everything. You just feel like things are trapping you, or you can do, and that's what it's like for me. I constantly feel trapped and isolated, but then I kind of isolate myself by it, by the fact that I know that I do these things and that I know that I get anxious a lot. Then I isolate myself by it, and it's really hard. It's like a battle inside my head. One thing's telling me that I have to fight, and then the other thing's telling me that I need to give up. And at the moment, the part that's telling me to give up is kind of winning. So I just wanted to do this, sort of try and convince myself not to let it win. It it's been so hard. The past 2 days I've just been crying non-stop, and it's actually quite weird that I'm not crying right now. And I've apologized so much to people, and I feel like apologizing right now to anyone that has to watch it, because I really don't know what to do, and I don't know how to help anyone else. All I can say is that I'll be there for anyone that needs me or wants me. Not that you would, but I just, everything feels so hard. It feels like so much effort, and I haven't got the energy to do anything. I haven't got the energy now to even try, and I really, really want to get out of that. And I know a lot of people feel like that, so I hope that people can relate to it, or at least feel some comfort in knowing that other people feel it too, but not in a way that makes it feel like your problems are inferior, or that they're not as important as anything else, that they're just the same as everybody else's, which is untrue, because they're not. Your problems are just as important. It's kind of hypocritical, because half the shit in my head is telling me that it's not, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Like, I'm not saying that there isn't anything in my life that makes me happy. I'm just saying that right now it's a real struggle to let those happy times knock out the negative, and I don't know how to make that feeling go away, because it's not going away this time. Like other times I could just sort of push it to the side and pretend that it didn't exist, but now it's getting harder, and I don't know how I'm gonna cope anymore. So yeah, I don't know. No, I really don't know. But I mean, I guess one thing to know is that I went to my friend's house yesterday, slept over, and we made a fort, which is really cool because I've never made one, and it was really exciting. And then didn't get any sleep, so I'm really tired, as you can see. I got attacked by Sharpie. Right, if you can see. And oh yeah, we played Pluto at 5:30 in the morning, which was pretty awesome. I hung out with my friend's dog for quite some time because she's got a lovely black Labrador. And then today, there was like 10 of us, and we went and played hide and seek in like some big forest. And me and this guy called Danny, wearing a top hat, hid in a ditch, and they couldn't find us for ages. So it was pretty funny. And then when we got back, we were playing Russian roulette with a Nerf gun, like firing at people, and it was really funny. And then we stocked up on like tons of food, which was again pretty funny. So I guess that's good, but I spent quite a lot of those 2 days really difficult, and I've only just been able to properly lay it out now without having to fully explain everything, which I don't want to have to do. So yeah, I'm gonna go now because I can't think of anything else to say, and I can't really get my words out properly. But thank you for watching, and I hope you didn't get too bored with it.